Hi, in this video I'll explain you how you can send out automated messages to your customers on their birthday or their anniversary. To start with the integration, simply log into the Interakt platform and go to the integration section. Here you can scroll and find the Google Sheet application. Simply click on connect to Interakt and hit next. Over here you will see different workflows available. For this particular use case, we'll be taking up this particular workflow which says trigger a WhatsApp template on a particular date or time. Click on this particular workflow, hit install. Once it's installed, simply click on edit settings. Now the first step that you need to do is to authenticate your Google and your WhatsApp account. To authenticate your Google account, simply click on sign in with Google. Select your Google account where the sheet is connected, hit continue, and your Google account would be connected now. Similarly, copy your API key from your Interakt developer settings. Simply enter this, hit connect, and you're done. Next step, go to the flow configuration. Now, before we configure the workflow over here, all you need is a simple Google Sheet wherein you can capture your customer's phone number, country code, name, and let's suppose their birthday in this particular case. Please ensure that the phone number and country code can either be in a single column or can be in a separate column. As you can see, I've created a sample sheet over here where I've captured phone number, country code, name, and the birth date. Once this is done, the birth date should be in MMDD format. Please ensure that before you go ahead with the setup. So the first step is to copy this particular URL of the particular Google Sheet. Once you copy this, you need to enter this in the spreadsheet ID. Automatically, the system will fetch all the sheets available. In this case, we'll be selecting sheet 3 because that's where we've created the data of the customer with their birth date. The second step is to filter by condition. Here, we'll be selecting that the workflow should get triggered if the birth date, and over here we'll be selecting date is equal to current date by, or since we want to send out the message on the same day, we'll be putting up the value of 0 over here, which means that whenever the workflow gets triggered, whenever it reads the entry and if it matches, it will automatically trigger the message to the end customer. Once this is done, you can go ahead and select the template name over here. Let's suppose I already have a template created. Let's suppose this is birthday 1. I can give the campaign name something like birthday wish. Now, since in my sheet the country code and phone number are in separate columns, I'll be mapping them separately. So country code with country code, phone number with the phone number field. This is the preview text of the template that I've selected, and as you can see, there's one variable over here. So here I would like to send out the name of the customer. Once this is done, I'll simply hit activate. So now once you activate, you can also specify as to at what interval this particular workflow should actually read the values from the Google Sheet. For this particular test, I'll just keep this as 5 minutes. So basically every 5 minutes this will read this particular sheet. I would suggest to keep this around 23 hours since you wouldn't want messages to be sent out multiple times every particular day or to these people. So you can just keep 23 hours and then just hit save. As you can see, the workflow has been activated successfully. If I go over here in the logs, you can see that there were multiple entries in the sheet, but one of the entry matches, which is today's date, that is 9th of November. As you can see, and you can see there's a success log over here. Just to quickly show you the logs. These were the values that were sent out. This was the date which got matched, and as you can see, there's a past condition which says date is equal to current date. This is the message and the values that have been sent out. As you can see, the message has been sent out successfully.